What's good, y'all? Sperry Springer, we out here. A lot of niggas say they real. We don't know who they are. Be sure to subscribe. Hit the like button right now. Get in the comment section. Share. Do it all. Much love. Let's just get right into it. Man, so, hey, man. This dude, Toon, bro, he's sparking a debate, man. So, I was on Instagram, and I seen that he posted one of my favorite Channel 5 jdub songs. Actually, it is my favorite Channel 5 jdub song. Goes so hard. Anybody that knows leg shot, him and n.i.k.e, man, whoa, classic. But Toon said that this is the song that turned up the new generation of Fort Worth. I know this is one of them times where we like, this is the stuff we talk about with Toon, where it's like he always just speaking on Fort Worth and this and that. Like, it's like, sometimes we be feeling like, nigga, you don't even know what you're talking about. Like, you're not from here, all that shit. That's how niggas be feeling. But, I mean, Leg Shot is a classic, and it's some validity to that song. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, jdub. But, like, man, bro, that's niggas rapping their life. It's one of those, I'm not going to put it on the same level as, like, a Play for Keeps with L.A. Capone and Rondo, but it's one of them statement songs where it's like, you just know them young niggas, like, they talking about some shit that they bout type shit. You know what I'm saying? So Leg Shot really is an important song in the jdub storyline. You know what I'm saying? But, it's a debate because, some people don't like jdub and some people love jdub. But, some people would think that Nike was the song that really got it going. But to say it started the new generation of Fort Worth, a nigga like me, I'm over here thinking like, nigga, that was just like, nigga, not too long ago. Like, we not gonna go back to like Mad Max with Robber and, Swerve Lord with IHOP and, even Ape Gang Almighty a couple months before Leg Shot comes out with Reloaded. You know what I'm saying? It's some other examples. But, instead of like going back and forth with myself thinking about this, I said, let me call the source of the debate. So I had to get RealToon on the line, and we had to chop it up, and I had to see what he was talking about and back up his debate and see what he really meant by Channel 5 jdub and K4K-Keef's Leg Shot turning up and starting the new generation of Fort Worth. Let's see what he had to say. He posted saying that Leg Shot turned up it started the new generation of Fort Worth, or turned it up?
It turned it up for sure. Oh, you gotta think, fam. Like, you gotta think. This was when jdub first got locked up, so he started going up when he got locked up. That's why in the song No Fly Zone, where he has the Kobe number 8, and he say, I started the views when I was locked up, little nigga, don't cap, you ain't gave me shit. He was talking about CJ. So understand, that song was a response from when he got shot in a shootout. So it was him telling his ops to shoot better. You know what I'm saying? It was a direct. It was a diss before the dissing. Like, Nike was the song y'all heard. Yeah. But that was the song that he was speaking to everybody to. So that song is what turned it up. That song is where he first started noticing his views going up. So a lot of people think, oh, nah, it's Nike. Nike turned it up. Nike, he dissed Yayo. He dissed Yayo. No, fam. He was going up before dissing Yayo. That was the song that turned the city up. Now, what turned up the state of Texas, you got to say Nike. You know what I'm saying? But
I definitely...
That's why I feel like.
Don't get it twisted. Like, Leg Shot, that's probably my favorite jdub song. Still to this day, like, niggas can go back onto the comments and shit like that. I always fucked with that song. It's just like, when you say it started the new generation or turned that shit up, I started thinking back, like, I'm really like doing my like checkpoints. I'm like, all right, hear me out. These are, when I put this video together, I don't know how I'm gonna go about it, but I thought about other songs, and it's like
what?
Huh?
Like what?
Okay, so hear me out. I'm gonna name off a couple. So I'm gonna give you let's go a year before that. Mad Max, Robber. I know he had Quinn on that, but that's the most viewed song out of all the young niggas.
Generation. Mad Max down there in the old generation.
Cap, nah, bro.
Bro, look, I'm not taking no credit away from Mad Max. I respect Mad Max. He's one of my favorite personalities. I ain't even talking about rappers. Like, fuck that rap shit. I fuck with Mad Max as a person. But Mad Max is not as relevant to the new scene as everybody else. I'm sorry. Like, him or Lil Kendrick, like, you gotta think, like Lil Kendrick was popping back when Yayo was popping. So I just don't look at them as the mix. They found their way into the mix naturally with the beef shit. But the only song that Mad Max made that made an impact or dent in this new generation was the n.i.k.e. gang diss. That's the only song.
No, bro. Robber? Bro. Like,
that's last year, bro. That's before the jdub era.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
He's like, that's a begin. That's like a huge hit that like just like what started like a whole new wave of like, all right, we're gonna pay attention to these young niggas. Like, shout out CJ and Yayo and all y'all, but like this is what we gonna start fucking with this nigga Mad Max. Let me give you another example. And I'm keeping it real, bro. Fucking like a nigga like Swerve or n.i.k.e, bro. Were you there for that?
I wasn't there for that, but like, so this is the thing. This is the thing. This nigga like Sean here. This is the thing. Like, when I consider the new generation of Fort Worth rappers,
yeah,
I started from the timeline of 2020. You know what I'm saying? Why
you start so late like that? Why is it why 2020?
Because after jdub, there was a spew of rappers. Like, there might have been a rap nigga who paid to pop out every now and again, but those are all Yayo babies. Swerve Lord is a Yayo baby. He had the blonde patch in his head. Mad Max came off the cuff of Stop 6 Low Key. Lil Kendrick, all of them. So they're a part of the generation before. It's like saying CJ started a generation. No, he didn't. He's a part of the Yayo generation. How can you start something and you already a part of something? Whereas jdub came in perhaps influenced by those who came before him, but he came in on a whole nother wave, a whole nother sound, a whole nother style, and doing his own thing. Off of jdub, there were bloggers born because of him. Okay? The same effect as Mo3. There were bloggers born because of him.
Yeah.
There were rappers born because of him. Murder Gang PB, his whole career is owed to jdub. He would not be rapping right now had it not been for jdub. So you can say that Murder Gang PB is rapping right now because of jdub. But anybody who comes under PB as inspired by him, we're inspired by jdub. Okay.
Okay. So what about
the only nigga from that generation who has made any noise that did not come from jdub was n.i.k.e. Gang Almighty.
I was finna say,
even his buzz, he ended up becoming known as the leader of the clique that jdub was repping.
Facts. But like, that was the other song I was gonna mention. So let's go a year before. Let's go early in
the only nigga
Reloaded.
I would give any credit to. I know, not Reloaded. The only nigga that I would give credit to for turning that shit up in Fort Worth is n.i.k.e. Gang Almighty when he dropped Hit 'Em Up. That's the only nigga, and that's the only song I can think of. But even him, he did not have even close to the amount of impact that jdub had.
No, I can't. I mean, obviously not, like, because jdub definitely, he went all the way with it. But that's why I'm saying, like, when n.i.k.e. Gang Almighty came on the scene, because I said Reloaded because like that was really like the one that like really made him like where you really hearing niggas slap this shit around. But like, he pretty much was doing what jdub was doing at the beginning. He was
trying to.
Nah, he was doing it, bro. Like, he's all right. He going against them niggas. He going against Yayo and them, and then he's
3K doesn't compete with 1 million.
Bro, but like
consecutively.
But you got to go back to that time period, like that, to do the views that he was doing at that moment out of nowhere. Like, bro, jdub got them views now because of everything down the road. Like, Almighty popped up and did that shit, so he had to walk or open. Like, he definitely set it up for jdub to tee the fuck up.
Hey, you know, and I'll give him a little credit for that. I ain't gonna take that away from him. You know, I never take that away from Almighty. He was the nigga before jdub. But regardless of how that situation transpired, Almighty didn't inspire people like jdub did. Like, it's like Dallas Global versus RealToon, right? Like, no, on some serious shit. Like, cause homeboy was blogging like a year, 2, 3 years before I came in the game, but nobody said they wanted to become a blogger because they've been watching Dallas Global. He didn't inspire anybody. He hasn't broken any artists. Like, he's not responsible for anyone's careers succeeding. So you wouldn't give him an era. And not to self-aggrandize myself or be any kind of arrogant, but it's niggas who doing this shit because I'm doing this shit. I made it look easy enough to them for them to say that fucking enemy, they can do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's also about influence. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's why I hold jdub in the position that I do, because I haven't seen anybody influential as him since Go Yayo. Straight up. Wow. He's the most talked about rapper to this day from Fort Worth. After his death, the only rapper who's slightly more talked about than him, you could say, is Yayo. And so when I say since Go Yayo, you have to respect it. Like, there's no other way around it, because it's like the only other street journalist who is as talked about as RealToon outside of RealToon is Kanye. And that's just what that is, and that's what that's gonna be, because they imprint is that big. You know what I'm saying? So you can't take a peon, like whatchamacallit, who's never broken an artist, who doesn't have much influence over anything hip hop related in the DFW scene outside of having a few 1,000 followers, and say they're influential. You know, not to slug anybody, but I'm just talking about based off the analytics. Am I right about it? I mean, so that's the same level that you got to put jdub on, and that goes from bigger than Fort Worth. That's Texas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? jdub inspired niggas in Texas, fam.
Nah, for shit show. I mean,
if you watch my interview with Blue Rags in Riverside, California, which is in the Inland Empire, about an hour away from Los Angeles, next to San Bernardino, a nigga came out and said, who was that guy? What was his name? I think he goes by Nike. I seen you before. I say, who? jdub. That's what he says. I get on the phone with Stunnerfo Vegas, and he's like, yeah, I seen your shit before. You was with the Nike nigga. You know what I'm saying? jdub.
See, I just appreciate Leg Shot because it's truth to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect anytime somebody's saying something. Like, I know you guys probably think niggas just rapping some shoot 'em up, bang, bang shit. But, like, really, niggas is being true to the essence of hip-hop. That's storytelling. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really providing, like, a story and an experience that he or someone around him has went through. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro got shot, and he really made a song about it. Like, there's nothing fake about that. It's authentic, and it's a moment in time. You know what I'm saying? And this is all prior to jdub, you know, ended up doing what he did, you know what I'm saying, and turning up as a rapper out here, bro. You know, it is undeniable. For a few months, jdub was the most talked about rapper in Texas, not just Fort Worth. Let's keep it a buck. And Leg Shot might have been the one that got it rolling. It's just there's no visual to it, so it's like I don't think some people really understand how major that song is and could have been even more major. Rest in peace, Channel 5 jdub. Much love to supporters. Y'all get in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this debate. Did Channel 5 jdub start the new generation of Fort Worth? Was it the song Leg Shot? I don't know, man. Is Toon just talking, or is there some validity to what niggas is saying? Y'all niggas let me know. Hey, man, it's hot out here, man. You guys stay cool, stay safe. Much love.